We are all Mount Tabor alumni, and we all want to take a minute to talk about and nominate a little special somebody, Chad Edwards, for the 2013 Educator of the Year Award.
And if you have ever gotten the chance to meet him, you already know that he is a truly fantastic man.
Mr. Chad Edwards is awesome.
He was the best teacher I had in high school. I am in grad school now studying microbiology, and I still remember his classes and rehearsals and how much I loved them. He installed such a passion for theater and performance in me.
His service to me and the rest of his students is immeasurable, and he's the definition of an excellent educator.
He's everything that a theater teacher should be. His devotion to his shows is absolutely astounding. He was never afraid to stay on weekends or stay late after rehearsal to get things done, and his hard work definitely paid off.
I had the pleasure of having him all 4 years of my high school career, and it was one of my favorite classes of the day. I loved going to theater.
Even though I eventually did not study theater in college, I still appreciate and still value everything he taught me from 8 years ago. His patience in his students, his desire to make them achieve their best, and his pride from seeing them achieve truly made him such a blessing at Mount Tabor. Over 4 years, I watched him put his heart and soul into mentoring students that probably didn't realize or really appreciate how much time and energy he invested into them.
But Chad is so passionate, and you can just tell that he really loves his job. No matter how difficult his students are being that day, week, month, or even that year, he still has the hope and the drive and the motivation to make sure his students are going to be the best they can be.
My senior year, I was in an acting troupe, and he was always available for advice on character development or set or technical aspects of shows. And he took time out of his busy schedule just to help us build set or to chaperone a show.
He puts his students and the theater first in everything he does.
I didn't really get involved with theater until my sophomore year. I didn't really do anything after school before then, but I was able to perform for the first time in the Fall 1 Acts and go to NCTC.
And throughout our 4 years of high school, we saw him do community theater shows in the Triad, and it was an inspiration, and it challenged us, to see his complex characters on stage, to think about theater as an art.
We did Into the Woods as a high school. We did 4 different Pulitzer Prize winning plays. We performed a play about 9/11. Mr. Edwards never let us take the easy way out and just do a generic classic kind of play. He always chose something that he knew would challenge us and stretch us as actors.
We never had an awesome budget at Mount Tabor, but we never ever went without. Chad was so resourceful and made sure that we had every costume, every set piece that we needed to put on a good show, and I honestly don't know how he did it.
And he did this all with little to no budget. I remember last year we were scrounging around in the drama club budget to find anything, and he still managed to build us an entire kitchen set for our production of Crimes of the Heart.
He's a respected statewide leader in his profession because of the countless hours of work that he puts in to make his program, school, and students the best we can be.
I made friends, and I was finally doing something other than sitting around at home after school because Mr. Edwards let me get involved.
And to see him working hard and putting his heart and soul into that auditorium, it kind of rubs off on your students. And you become a family. The theater company becomes tighter and even more successful and more ambitious in the productions that you put on.
I think that year attests to his achievements. Not only did we do our typical Fall 1X that we took to NCTC, well, we hosted NCTC, that is, for the 4th year in a row, and now we've done it for 5 years. We did a spring musical, and then we newly added Crimes of the Heart for our winter production.
Out of the 3 years that I participated in NCTC, we took a play to the state festival twice, which is awesome. And then we also hosted the regional festival all 3 years, which I think shows that he's committed to providing his students with educational opportunities outside of the classroom.
I could not think of anyone more dedicated and hardworking than Mr. Edwards. And on a personal note, Mr. Edwards used NCTC to help me understand how to be a leader on and off the stage. by allowing us to assist him in hosting more than a dozen other schools at the Play Festival, giving us practical and hands-on experience from tech to management.
And I cannot think of anyone else that deserves this nomination more than him. He is a rock, a mentor, and a friend to his students. We were all so lucky and so blessed to have him as a teacher and have him impact our lives the way he has.
Me being here at this campus, studying theater and loving every minute of it, that wouldn't be at all possible without Mr. Edwards.
I honestly don't think any of us would have been able to survive high school without him.
He's just phenomenal, and he is so dedicated to his students and to productions, and anything that he ever puts on stage is amazing.
He's an awesome person and teacher and director, and I think that he deserves this award more than anyone.
And he's just a magic man. I wish I could think of a better word to describe him than incredible, but I can't, and I really hope that will suffice, because you won't find anyone more deserving than Chad. And I challenge you to find anyone with dance moves as cool as his. I don't think you'll be able to do it. So, yeah, pick Chad. Thank you.